Nintendo had their first Direct since 2019 yesterday, Mr. Black.
There you go.
Their first full Direct since 2019. And as expected, you can't please everyone. It was divisive. People who are excited about third-party games coming to the Switch got lots of love. Those looking for more news on the first-party stuff weren't so happy about it, but at the same time, you know, just like you were mentioning, when Nintendo brings out a game, it's almost exclusively fire, and they don't release a game or even show a game off until they think it's actually worth it. So I wasn't super surprised, but we did get a couple of nice little pieces in here. So I wrote down the short list of the stuff that was actually worth talking about here, or mentioning anyway. And there's at least one in here that if you don't say that you are at least a little bit on for playing for some memes, I'll be very disappointed, Mr. Black. Pyra and Mythra of Xenoblade joined Smash Ultimate. So good news, everyone who likes to complain about Smash having too many sword characters, you have 2 more. The only good news there is that they're not from Fire Emblem. So they've put the brakes on Fire Emblem characters. Now we're getting big titty, anime girls from Xenoblade instead. Fall Guys is coming to the Switch this summer. I think Fall Guys is also going to the Xbox in the summer as well. So I think the summer is just where Fall Guys is getting spread around off of the PC platform for those who will even still be playing Fall Guys by the time summer is here. Outer Wilds is also coming this summer. That was a very popular game on the PC as well. Legend of Mana, which is a classic. You probably have a copy back there somewhere, Mr. Black, I'm sure.
I do.
Legend of Mana with completely remastered HD backgrounds and rearranged music that also includes the original soundtrack that you can switch to on and off as you please, as well as encounter disabling and a new minigame. So it's a bit of a remaster of sorts for the game. Coming out June 24th on the Switch. Looked really nice, actually. They didn't go. It doesn't look like they used some of the upscaling algorithms that other pixel games have done, like 16-bit games done in the past. You probably know what I mean. Like sometimes when they do it, it's like it smooths everything over. Remember the Xbox Live Arcade stuff, where you'd get like the quote-unquote updated graphics that you could switch back and forth, like Streets of Rage, and it looked like fucking claymation when you switched it over. They're not doing any of that shit. It's like a legitimate, good, decent upscale. It still looks like it should. Looks great, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to be quite excited to get back into some Secret of Mana because, shit, it's one of the best JRPGs of all time. So, why not? What's Secret of Mana going for these days? I think it's a relatively rare cart, isn't it?
Secret of Mana, it's probably $70.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's probably about $70 right now.
Do you just have the card, or do you have the box?
Secret of Mana. No,
I think you have. Do you have the? I want to say you might actually have the box.
Oh.
That was Jeff standing for the first time in 14 hours. He's currently looking at his list of games.
I thought I did too.
Oh, sorry, Legend of Mana. Or sorry, Secret. No, Legend? Legend of Mana? Am I fucking this up? Which mana is it?
I only got the cart.
Oh, you only got the cart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I was fucking this
Secret.
up. It's Legend of Mana is the remaster. It's a PS1 game.
Oh.
So I was mixing it up. I was mixing up
I thought you
Secret of
meant
Mana.
Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana, I think, already got an update. So this is Legend of Mana.
Oh, okay, I don't even have Legend of Mana.
That's my bad. PS1
Okay.
game. Still done in like 16-bit-ish style though. All the same.
see
I said it
if I
right the
actually
first
have
time.
Legend of
Oh,
Mana.
I was just fucking making shit up as I went along.
You're just
Thank
making
you, Brain.
shit up, Adam.
Remember the opening conversation I had in this podcast?
Yes.
That. Look, okay, so everyone was making their predictions on Twitter about what was going to show up at in this Nintendo Direct, and I said one thing on my tweet. I said, "Give me Mario Golf or get the fuck out." And lo and behold, call me now for your free tarot card reading. As we watched it, up pops motherfucking Mario Golf. And it looked pretty fucking dope, I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
Mario Golf. And it had a mode in there that was really kind of fun looking. It's called Speed Golf. So everyone tees up at the same time. You're all hitting your ball, and then you're running, you're sprinting to your where your ball is. You're running around the golf course. You're not just like pressing a button and skipping to it. So you're hitting your ball. You're fucking like motoring over to it. You're trying to rush through the course as fast as you can and racing the other players, which looked fucking wild. So that looked pretty fun, and then it also had a story mode in it as well. So it's a little more than I expected out of Mario Golf, and I will definitely 110% be playing some Mario Golf when that bad boy drops. And it's coming out, I believe it's June, maybe, but I don't think I have it written down here. But I wanted to say it was coming out in June.
Nice.
Would you fucks with some Mario Golf, Jen?
I would fucks with some Mario Golf.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That I would have been so disappointed. If there was one thing I would have expected you to get on, Mario Golf for sure.
I would definitely fucks around with some Mario Golf.
Yeah. They've joined, I would say, golf games as of circa 2003, so now you can see like the undulations and you get the grid, for the greens, and you can shape your shots a bit and shit like that. So it's not like bone stock Mario Golf. It looked like there was an old anime golf game that they shut down years ago now that was called Pangea on the PC. And I used to play a bit of it. It kind of reminded me of that. But yeah, it looked really fun. There you go, Mario Golf. Mario-themed Animal Crossing stuff coming February 25th if you want nightmares, and I say that because, oh my god, they looked absolutely horrifying. But hey, if you want your little Mario, little Luigi running around your island, you can make that happen amongst some other themed objects. In weirdest and slightly most sexual name in this entire direct, Project Triangle Strategy. Revealed. It was a Square Enix thing. It's kind of, remember Octopath Traveler, Mr. Black?
Yeah.
Had that fire 2D 16-bit graphic style. It's that, but like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that got a lot, or like, what was it? What was that? Ogre, Tactics Ogre? I think it was the name of it as well. It was it's a tactics-based fighting style with that same kind of graphic style or whatever, and so lots of people seem pretty happy about that. But my god, do they need an actual name? A working title of Project Triangle Strategy is kind of fucking weird, unless you're a fan of, Chicago basketball offensive plays in the early and mid-90s. Then by all means, name it Triangle Strategy. But either way, very odd. But hey, there you go. Project Triangle Strategy. Looked pretty dope. Let's see here. No new info. So the thing that everyone was and why everyone, I mean a lot of people, of course, were hoping for is more info on Breath of the Wild 2. The follow-up, of course, to the one Zelda game that I think is personally not even really a Zelda game, but lots of people super excited about that, want to see it. Nope, got nothing for you. Came out and said development is still ongoing and it's going smoothly, but we don't have anything to show today. And so they, to kind of keep everyone calm as possible, released Skyward Sword HD, or that is coming. It's not released yet, but it's coming out. You're still going to have the motion controls with the Joy-Cons, and as well as just button-only play controls. And then they're also releasing some Zelda-themed Joy-Cons to go along with that. And the game drops on July 16th. Skyward Sword, Mr. Black. I know you're not a Zelda guy at all, but so I'll just say this. Skyward Sword is probably the least championed of all Zelda games in the mainline series. When it first came out and it had like the fucking sword motion controls or whatever, hot garbage. Literally trash. Absolutely horrible. Very few people, even in the Zelda fandom, were happy about Skyward Sword. So it's a little weird to see this before something like, let's say, a proper redo of Twilight Princess, but here we are. I can't wait for people to still be salty about the motion controls in Skyward Sword. I have to say this though, Nintendo really good at re-releasing games with almost no changes for full price on their new consoles. They fucking smash that shit. This was like the Wii. They're like, sell that shit on the Wii U. Now we got to get that shit on the Switch. And what has changed? We went from motion controls basically only to button controls, and now we're getting both. Plus, we're taking that game from 480p to 1080p. Woo, baby. All the P's. And you can enjoy it for full price AAA. AAA pricing on Skyward Sword HD.
And they'll sell it.
And they'll sell a whole bunch of copies, because fucking Nintendo fans. Splatoon 3 announced for 2022 as well. I didn't know Splatoon 2 was popular enough to warrant a third, but apparently I was wrong. And in 2022, we're going to get the follow-up to that. Splatoon's actually, it was a pretty fun game. I never played the second one, played a fair amount of the first one. Very intriguing and different concept. And is quite popular, or was quite popular back then. I just haven't seen as much of it lately. But I think that some of that was there was a competitive league for 2, and then that went away for stupid reasons. I can't even remember what it was. But hey, good news. By the time Splatoon 3 is out, Nintendo's going to be on their new internet infrastructure for their online gaming, taking it from 1998 to 2004. So it's going to be a much smoother experience when you play Splatoon 3 with your friends in 2022. So yeah, like I said, mostly third-party stuff, not a lot of first-party games on that list. There was a bunch more that was announced there, but that's the gist of it. And so you can go ahead and check out if you need to know more information from that direct. You can give her a look-see.